In what felt like at times a never-ending Zoom call with professional scolds, the 2020 virtual DNC finally mercifully wrapped. And after all the Democrats' gauzy tributes to Joe and their shameless lies about Trump, all we're left with is the recognition that this is a party that has learned nothing since 2016. Now think about it. To answer Trump's populist appeal, they've nominated a guy who first ran for president 33 years ago, a guy who's been hanging around Washington since the early 70s, a man whose grandfatherly appeal notwithstanding epitomizes the word swamp. And then, to add insult to injury, they think you're so stupid that you're going to vote for him even if you have no idea what he'd actually do to tackle our toughest challenges.
They will get this pandemic under control, like Joe did when he helped me manage H1N1 and prevent an Ebola outbreak from reaching our shores.
Joe will bring us together to end this pandemic and make sure that we are prepared for the next one.
To beat it, you've got to actually go to work and deal with the facts. Our party is united in offering you a very different choice.
Joe's only COVID strategy is to lock you down and mask you up. He said as much tonight. And as we're seeing with the current case surge in Europe, that doesn't work. The truth is Joe's messaging medics are ignoring the actual science. After being demonized by the left for opening up too soon, Arizona and Texas have already emerged from the worst of it. And they're, of course, still far better off than Democrat-run New York and New Jersey. And, of course, not many are even watching the Democrat telethon, or did, so I'm not sure they're even going to get the usual bump from it, Joe's good delivery notwithstanding. Now, not good for Joe when, in the key battleground state of Pennsylvania, Biden's lead has gone from double digits to a measly 4 points today. So why the tightening with all the excitement of the virtual DNC? Well, today, as Joe was at, all about practicing the prompter, Trump was back on the stump.
Joe Biden is no friend of Pennsylvania. Biden supported every single globalist attack on Pennsylvania workers. My first week in office, I withdrew from the Trans-Pacific Partnership. It would have been totally destructive to your jobs. It would have been a horror show. I withdrew from the one-sided Paris Climate Accord, which would have cost us so many billions of dollars.
And it's about making America safe again.
There was a certain sense of sanity 4 years ago. These people have gone insane. If you want a vision of your life under Biden presidency, think of the smoldering ruins in Minneapolis, the violent anarchy of Portland, the blood-stained sidewalks of Chicago, and imagine the mayhem coming to your town and every single town in America.
Of course, the Democrats mentioned none of this tonight. Well, they couldn't, could they? Americans aren't stupid. No matter how much Team Biden tries to hide the ball, they know he'll kill the fracking industry, he'll destroy what's left of the steel industry when he lifts Trump's trade tariffs on China. They know a Biden presidency will export good-paying jobs and import more crime and cheap labor. Now, when you wrap your mind around that, suddenly Joe and Jillie's 45-year love affair becomes a lot less endearing, or less relevant. They threw the word dignity around a lot tonight and over the past 4 nights. But tonight I'm going to ask you, where's the dignity in taking an American's job and shipping it to China? Where's the dignity in rewarding the lawlessness in sanctuary cities? Where's the dignity in seeing Americans left defenseless when police are defunded? And where's the dignity and the empathy in keeping our kids out of the classroom in order to placate the teachers' unions? Where's all that compassion in remaining silent as our cities are leveled by the Democrats' most violent and cruel supporters? Answer: there is zero dignity, there's zero compassion, there is zero empathy in any of that.